Claire Winslow here, talking about magazine image transfer, and got a whole pile of magazines here. If you don't have any magazines, I recommend going to your local thrift store or library yard sale, any place where you can get some glossy magazines with a shiny surface. Sorry, my camera's a little bit too low here, but I'm going to fix this in a couple seconds so you'll be able to see the whole plate. But this is one of my favorite methods, image transfer. I love to just collect a whole bunch of random high contrast images and collage them together. So in other words, I'm using 3 images at once, and I'm not thinking too much about the subject matter. Some of them will come out well, some of them won't come out well, but you'll get a lot of interesting texture and a kind of a grunge effect. That's supposed to be a tiger there. I kind of see him. The rest around him is blotchy, but that's okay. Sometimes when you get these little blotchy areas, you can just dab at them with a paper towel while they're still wet, if it's a little too much. And this is nice because you got this kind of 3 sections of an image. And after it's dry, I like to apply at least 1, maybe 2 colors of acrylic paint. Since it's naturally partitioned, I'm going to divide it up into 2 different colors. And I like to use a cardstock, acid-free, but you could use any smooth paper, should work. I like cardstock because it's heavy enough to kind of withstand what we're doing here. And I like to let it wait, a few seconds before I pull up the paper. This is the hardest part for me because I'm not that patient. But we can always take a peek and see it looks pretty good, so I'm going to pull up the whole way. Oh, nice. Nice gradation there. There's a little bit of white on the right. That's because my plate had a little indentation in it. So I switched to another plate that is newer. It does not have any indentations. It has old paint on it, but that's okay. We're going to let that be part of the grunge effect. So I'm grabbing from my magazine stash here again. Anything high contrast, any different sizes, different scales. I recommend you try that. Big things, small things, and put them together. You don't have to rely on just one image. One thing I need to do is smooth out the air bubbles. Alright, spider looks good. Text looks good. How about this one? Well, kind of vague. That one didn't turn out so clearly, but what shall we do? Maybe we could leave part of it, and maybe I'd like to clear out part of this and try again with another image. Because you can keep working on this plate while it's dry. You can add another transfer into this top left corner here. So I'm just going to grab something that's high contrast from my stack of magazine images. Maybe that one might work. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking too much though. Let's just go for it. Okay, so I tore up that image. I'm going to do that one. We might switch to a black so everything isn't blue. I like to switch up the colors in this process too. And we'll see what we get with this. Don't press too hard though. It's just to get the air bubbles out. Well, okay, we got something. It's an indication that there's a building there. That may be enough for me. So we'll let that dry. And then we're ready to apply our second layer. Again, I like to use more than one color. And since we have this kind of natural division with that line in the middle, I'm going to break up the colors into 2 areas. Okay, waiting. What was that, 10 seconds? Taking a peek, you can take a peek. La-di-da. Okay, I think we can lift it now. A little bit left on the plate, but that's okay, it's going to be grungy. Okay, nice grungy effect. All right, your turn. Now you try. Let us know how it goes in the comments, and please subscribe for more videos.